What is going on, everybody? It's RayD-TCG back at you live with the last episode in the season 3 of Locals Deck Profile Series. And here we have again Trey pumping out the beats with the new Kewl Tunes deck. So,
hey, you too.
Trey, without any further ado, show us this deck and show us what makes it so great. What is it that got this deck undefeated today?
Yeah, so I played it pure mainly. It's a very strong deck. You have to know a lot of the interactions with it. If we go card by card here, you basically play 3 of every name. You play 3 Q, Clip, Mix, and Rico. The Starlight right here, but basically all of these, they all synchro using a tuner in your hand, and they all do like crazy things when they're synchro summoned off.
But they're all basically rev synchron, because you said they synchro from the hand.
Yeah, you can use one, and even when you get impermed on, say, like Q or something, you can still synchro using it.
Because it's a condition, not an activated effect.
Mm-hmm. And so this one can look at the top 2 and either banish one of their top deck or stack the other one on the top or bottom of the deck. This one randomly banishes from the extra deck, just like Unicorn. And Mix, that one pops a monster when synchroed off, and Rico adds a spell.
Well, I gotta say, this deck rocks so far, man.
Yeah, they're all really good, and these search the level, the 2 search the 3s, the 3 searches a level 2, and Q is like the best one. It can search out any tuner from the deck or grave, which comes up a lot. You can even revive synchro tuners in the grave after you make them, so it's very, very strong. And this one's also very crazy, the Kewl Tunes synchro. It twice per turn you can add, which also helps play around Droll, and then immediately synchro summon using the Kewl Tunes that you control. It's very, very, very good. The field spell, you just play 1. It can turn like regular normal summon a hand trap into a full combo out of nowhere. And it even also helps you get another normal summon of a tuner. And playlist, I just play the 1. I side it out. Games 2 and 3. That gets an extra little disruption, especially if they like board wipe you or something. And it's like a nice backup plan, especially if you get like one of the synchros engraved, you can copy it. And another consistency piece, Synchro Overtake, you get the special either Rico or Mix from the deck. It's very, very good, because it can even bait out Ash or anything, because you want to make sure your Q gets out first. But it's a very strong one, and I also play the 2 extra Av too. But it's come up. I've seen the worst hands with it. Like I've banished like all my RSs, and I still got the win anyways, just because you get so many cards in hand and you still get to play. As long as you get like enough extenders, they really can't really stop you, because you hand trap this deck and you can still synchro and play anyways. And it plays under Fua really well too, with like giving you like maybe 1 or 2 draws. So that's the main engine of it. And then I guess for the non-engine, I have Red Nova. You summon this off a Q. You synchro this out a way you can get the special summon of Fire Fiend from the deck, which is Rico, and that also gets you another body and another search, which is why you play this. And even when it's in hand, you can go normal Q, get another name, and then just immediately sync off Red Nova and get another search and summon, and it's absolutely wildly consistent. The one called by, I never saw it, but I really want to use it against like Ash and the Charmies. Even Droll, it hurts to some extent if the hand is awkward. So it's good to have. And of course you got the Fuas, because that's the kind of format we're still in. And Ash to stop Fuas. Valor can be a combo piece, especially because you mainly want to get to the Synchro 4, but I'll talk about the extra deck soon. I do play the Psyframe package. I only saw Delta, but Delta is pretty clutch, and Gamma is still pretty crazy, because if they don't respect it, it can even win you games going first.
Oh yeah.
And the last hand trap, just 3 Bell.
Yeah.
Also
Bell's
just
pretty good this format.
Yeah, pretty good against, the Mitsu variants and everything. Just you want to have as many answers to that deck as you can.
So that's the main deck. What you got cooking in your extra deck there?
The extra deck, since it is an extra deck, you kind of want to max out on all your names. This is the one you want to really make the most at first, because this adds a Kewl Tunes card from deck to hand, and when you even synchro it away, it can non-target bounce a card, which is also really good. And this is the main boss monster you really want to make. It basically acts like Hot Red Dragon Heartstring of this, where you can target any card on the field and negate its effects. Or if they go Dark Ruler you can chain like your playlist or your quick play spell, and then chain RS to negate the Dark Ruler. It's just really clutch too. And Remix. Remix is a weird card. Once we get like the new support later, I could see myself cutting a few of these, but it's still a very good playmaking card, where you can even use this to summon back like a Kewl Tunes and add back like Ash Blossom after you use it back to hand, so that's pretty interesting. And once you get the support in, I could see myself cutting this and playing the new boss monster. And then Loudness War here, that's the other boss monster. You mainly try to end on RS and this, if you can, because this one protects all your other tuners, and they also can't target your other tuners with card effects. And this also can banish, say, a Kewl Tunes and copy its effects. So you can like copy a bounce, copy a pop, spell trap pop. You can just copy just anything you really want with it. And the rest is just utility cards. Omega, I didn't summon like any of these, but they can come up. Especially with Prime Heart, you can summon this and try to get a little bit of extra damage in, because this deck does struggle with trying to OTK the opponents. And Typhon, I can see myself playing this still, or switching this out with SP. It just really just depends on what you want to play with it, but these, mainly with the support, I can even see myself like cutting maybe 2 and using the new support when that comes out. But overall, I like the deck.
It looks pretty good, man. I gotta say, after seeing that extra deck, it makes me glad that D-Barrier is banned, because
if D-Barrier were still around, this deck would not even be relevant after like game 2 and 3.
But do you have a sideboard?
I was still working with the sideboard. I barely used it. I mean, I did use it, but I'm still working on it. I just basically had 4 in the side, but it's just stuff for the format. Some back row hate for maybe some floodgates, and droll is just to help stop the opponent.
Yeah, so you don't really need to run much of a sideboard anyways.
Yeah, because mainly you want to have tuners in hand, so you want to play as many hand traps as you can. But overall, I did enjoy the deck, but I could see myself cutting down on some bells, and if I needed to side it out, or mainly switch it out with any other sort of hand trap that's relevant, or even like a fistule or something. It just depends on what the meta is.
Well, Trey, do you have any shout-outs you want to make before we end the video?
I guess I'll shout out your channels. Go subscribe to this Ray guy.
Yeah, man,
I think he's pretty good.
2K subs strong, man.
I'm subscribed to him, so I think y'all should subscribe to him too. I think that's a good idea.
All right, man. Well, hey, that's a really cool deck you're running. Hey, great job going undefeated, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next season.
All right, I'll see y'all next season.
All right, pass turn.